Hey guys, welcome back to the channel to Javi Auto Hustles. Today we're gonna talk about something really important when coming to buy a vehicle from any type of dealership, either a small used dealership or a big franchise dealership. Today we're gonna be talking about the pros and the cons of buy here, pay here, bank financing, and dealership financing. You're stuck, you don't know which one to choose. Let's say a dealership is offering you all these three options and you're like, damn, which one should I go with? So today we're gonna break it down from buy here, pay here, bank financing, and dealership financing. They're all three different topics, three different ways of buying and financing a vehicle. So today I have here all three different ways. So let me get straight to it and let me show you guys. Alright guys, so right here we're gonna go down the board and we're gonna put out the main key points of each financing method. Right here, as you can see, we have buy here, pay here. So for buy here and pay here, the main topics or the main pros or the main topics for this one. For buy here, pay here, it's an easier approval process and without credit checks. Not almost, but some dealerships may ask for a credit check. Say you're not the normal one, they will probably ask you for a TransUnion or Equifax, see where your score is standing at. They won't run it, they just want to see where it's at and see if you're trustable with their car and finance type. Next one is the next main thing about this one is that it has an easy approval process and you can go driving off the lot the same day with your new vehicle. Next one is flexible payments, either weekly or bi-weekly. And then the last one, they offer no interest or the interest right off the bat. So let's say the vehicle is $3,999 and plus pros, taxes, registration, and doc fee comes out to $4,099. Then from right there, they will tell you like, okay, we're gonna in-house finance you, but off the bat, I need to charge you $1,000 for the in-house finance. So something that's okay, but I mean it's in-house financing. And one of the other things that you're not gonna get in buy here, pay here is that, even though I didn't wrote it here, is that your credit is not gonna change, your credit is not gonna be affected, your credit is not gonna grow because it's an in-house financing. They call it buy here, pay here, but you also can call it in-house financing. So that's one of the main things, that your credit is not gonna go up or down. It's not gonna affect your credit. So next one is gonna be bank financing. Let me move this thing a little bit. Let's see if it doesn't fall. Alright, with bank financing, usually this goes for like, you go personally to a bank and say like, hey, I'm trying to get a car loan. The dealerships don't get involved or anything like that. Usually you will need a bill of sale or without the bill of sale, but most banks will ask for a bill of sale. For bank financing, typically it gives you lower rates like a 5.5 or 6.5 APR. So every year you will get an interest rate either from 5.5 to 6.5. Usually it's around there, could be more depending on your credit. With the last two, it also really depends on your credit, the interest, everything. You're gonna get the payments and everything. So for the next topic is gonna require a good credit from 620 to 650 credit score. If you're below that, yeah, they're gonna tell you, yeah, sorry, we can't, or they're gonna ask you for a co-signer, co-borrower, stuff like that. For next one is that they give you the freedom to go pick and choose any vehicle from any other dealership. This one will also let you pick and choose, but just from their lot. But for the bank financing, you can go to any dealership, used, new, high, luxury cars, and you can tell them like, will run your credit. These people will run your credit, will give you a hard pull and see your credit history, your credit. Last time I heard something. Credit history, credit buys, and kind of credit cards, and how long have you been having a credit card? You know, this process does take longer. It takes 1 to 3 days, and so it's a little bit longer to check your credit, check your pay stubs, stuff like that. See that you're making money. You're responsible with payments. So with the last one, dealership financing. Dealership financing is a pro and con depending on your credit. Like I said, these two always matter on your credit. So dealership financing offers competitive rates especially for new vehicles, because the new vehicles have crazy rates. Like they can tell you like 1.2 APR, 2.2 APR, depending, but you're gonna like, it's 1.2 APR if you finance a car for 60 months, let's say. That's the only reason they will give you 1.2 APR. Next one is that they all offer a lot of promos and cash rebates when financing with banks. So they can actually offer you promos like, hey, buy this vehicle, we'll take off this or give you this. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't financed a vehicle brand new, but those are things that they give you. Another thing is that they give you low interest rates, especially for new vehicles. I know that Mazda gives out 1.2 APRs or 2.2 APRs if you go buy a vehicle from them brand new. You can finance with low credit scores, like a 550 credit score. Like you can go as low as that. I know that because I've seen it in person. You can go finance a vehicle with 550 and you can go walking out with a new vehicle. The thing with that one is that you need a kind of good down payment. You usually need to bring around like $3,000 to $6,000, just depending on credit history. Just because you have 550 credit score and they will get you approved doesn't mean that you need a low down payment like 1 or 2.k. Depending on your credit history is really important. Just depending on that, depends how much of a down payment you have to give.
Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. Sorry guys, I left you out like that. I low-key forgot to make an outro. My slow ass forgot. Thank you for watching. Hope you like watching this video about the key main points and some pros and cons of buy here, pay here, bank financing, and dealership financing. Till next time.